The IOTA DLS series battery charger and power converter is a state-of-the-art switch-mode power supply widely used throughout several industries, such as RV, solar, electric vehicle, and telecommunication applications, just to name a few. The DLS takes AC voltage and converts it into DC power for operating lights, radios, and other DC equipment, and for charging a battery supply. The DLS series converts AC to DC voltage, not to be confused with an inverter, which inverts DC voltage into AC power. The DLS series offers output voltage models of 12 volts DC for charging a single 12-volt battery, 24 volts for charging two 12-volt batteries, and 48 volts for charging a bank of four 12-volt batteries. DLS models are available for both 120-volt AC input and for 240-volt AC input. The DLS series includes models for a variety of amperage levels, ranging from 15 amps to 90 amps. Available amperages will vary depending on the input or output voltage models you are using. Because IOTA offers so many models for different input, output, and amperage requirements, it makes a versatile family of battery charging and power supply designs available. Additionally, IOTA DLS chargers can be connected in series or parallel for even greater capability. When a DLS charger is connected in series, the output voltage is multiplied by the number of units in the series with no change in amperage level. For example, three 12-volt 45 amp chargers in series would deliver 36 volts DC at 45 amps. When a DLS charger is connected in parallel, the amperage level is multiplied with no effect on output voltage. For instance, three 12-volt 45 amp DLS units will provide 12-volt DC output at 135 amps. The series and parallel capability of the DLS, combined with the wide range of available models, makes the DLS a powerful solution for virtually any AC-DC application. The IOTA DLS is designed with the user in mind. The DLS delivers exceptionally clean DC output to ensure that DC equipment such as pumps, motors, or fans work perfectly, and virtually no AC ripple to cause static or premature failure of radio or television equipment. The DLS features reverse polarity protection fuses on the output of the unit. This provides protection against incorrect hookup to the battery and not to the AC input side of the circuitry. The fuses are standard blade-type fuses that can be purchased at any automotive store. The rating and number of fuses on the DLS depends on the model. If a fuse needs to be replaced, always replace with the same rating and type of fuse. Some DLS models require only one fuse. It is not unusual to see a small plastic spacer in the empty fuse slot. This simply helps maintain tension on the fuse during transit. Leaving the spacer in the fuse slot will not impair performance of the DLS. The DLS features proportional fan control. This means that the fan speed is proportional to the operating temperature of the DLS. If the temperature is low, the fan will only spin at the necessary speed to maintain the optimal operating temperature of the DLS, and will increase speed as the unit demands more cooling. This feature prevents unwanted noise caused by the sudden starting of the fan and keeps operational noise of the DLS at a minimum. The dual voltage jack on the DLS allows for manual switching between normal stage and bulk stage charging. The dual voltage jack is a simple RJ jack and is located either on the end of the DLS or on the top, depending on the model. The DLS is provided with a small loop plug for inserting into the jack to activate the bulk charge and to decrease charge time. To avoid overcharging the battery, be certain to remove the plug from the jack when the charge is complete. Most DLS models are UL listed for both the United States and Canada, and all IOTA units are covered by IOTA's 2-year warranty. IOTA also offers the IQ4 Smart Charge controller for use with the DLS. The IQ4 provides automatic 4-stage charge control for the battery. This delivers several benefits such as decreasing charge times, preventing overcharging, and maintaining the battery when not in use. Stage 1 is the bulk stage. This increases the output voltage of the DLS to charge the battery quickly. Stage 2 is the absorption stage. The IQ4 drops the voltage and holds the battery in the absorption phase for a controlled period to ensure a complete and full charge. Stage 3 is the float stage and is often referred to as the trickle phase. As batteries tend to self-discharge, this stage maintains the full charge while avoiding the gassing caused by overcharging. Stage 4 is the equalization charge. If the battery remains in the float stage for an extended period, the IQ4 cycles the battery through the stages, essentially exercising the battery. The benefit of this process is that it prevents premature battery failure by dissolving any sulfate layers that accumulate on the battery plates and prevents battery stratification. The IQ4 pendant is provided with a 10-inch cable for connection to the DLS. Installation is easy. Simply plug the cable into the dual voltage jack of the DLS. The charge control circuitry is then automatically activated. The IQ4 is also available as a built-in addition to the DLS. DLS units with the built-in IQ4 will indicate IQ4 on the label, and the dual voltage jack is disabled. IOTA customers often have questions regarding their battery charging application. What is the correct voltage for charging my battery? Typical charging voltage for a battery is 2.35 volts per cell. For a 12-volt battery which contains 6 cells, this would be 14.1 volts. A 12-volt DLS charger will deliver a charge of 13.6 in the float stage and up to 14.8 volts in the bulk stage. Always refer to the battery manufacturer's specifications for the recommended voltage for your battery type. How long will it take for the IOTA charger to charge my batteries? The length of charge time is dependent on many factors, such as the size of the battery, the amount the battery has been discharged, the DLS model you're using for your battery, and the length and gauge of the connections to the battery. Considering these factors, a charge time can range anywhere between 2 to 24 hours. How does temperature affect battery charging? The optimal operating temperature for a battery is about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Colder temperatures decrease battery capacity and require a higher voltage for a complete charge. Warmer temperatures cause batteries to self-discharge faster and run the risk of overcharging. These and other battery charging FAQs are available on the IOTA website at www.iotaengineering.com. If your battery is not charging and you suspect the DLS is not functioning, you can follow these diagnostic procedures to confirm that the unit is operating properly. You will need a voltmeter to follow these troubleshooting steps. First, unplug the DLS from the AC supply and check the electrical box for 120 volts AC, or 240 volts AC if you're using a 240 volt DLS. If the AC supply is correct, you'll need to check the output of the DLS. RV applications require the presence of a circuit breaker between the battery and charger. If a circuit breaker or fuse is present, reconnect the AC supply, turn off the circuit breaker or remove the fuse, and test the output voltage of the DLS across the terminals. Make sure the dual voltage plug is not inserted into the jack. If you are using a 12-volt DLS, the output voltage should be 13.6 volts. For other voltage models, refer to the product specifications for the correct output voltage. A correct voltage indicates that the DLS is operating properly. If no circuit breaker is present, disconnect the negative lead from the DLS and measure the DC output. If there's no output or low output, check the fuses on the DLS. If they are blown, check for correct polarity on the battery connections, replace the fuses, and retest. If the voltage is still incorrect, contact our technical services team. Our mission at IOTA is to provide the best service in the industry. For questions or comments, you can reach us at 1-800-866-4682 or visit us online at www.iotaengineering.com. Your customer service and technical service contact information is listed on the contacts page. The IOTA website also provides access to a large library of product documentation. From the IOTA Power Products page, you can visit our technical library. Here you can access product specifications, installation manuals, and useful reference tools, such as our FAQ section or our product cross-reference sheet. IOTA Power Products are covered by our 2-year warranty. Should a return be necessary, you can begin the process by downloading our RMA form, which can be found in our technical library. To complete the RMA form, you will need the date of purchase from your purchase receipt. If you no longer have the receipt, a date code can be found on the side of the DLS. The date is listed in month, day, year format. Send the completed form to our RMA email address, rma@iotaengineering.com. The address is also listed on the contacts page of our website. As always, should you have any questions regarding the IOTA DLS product for your application, please do not hesitate to contact us at 1-800-866-4682 or visit www.iotaengineering.com for more information.